To Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen, today is October the 1st, 2021. Oh man, we're into the spooky month. We're in Halloween. And ladies and gentlemen, now we got some Impact Wrestling's results. Because ladies and gentlemen, in 9 days, well technically 8 days now, because it's October 1st. But it was yesterday, well technically it was yesterday. Last night was Impact Wrestling. In 8 days, there's going to be a pay-per-view called Knockouts Knockdown. There's going to be a tournament to go for the title, the Knockouts title. There's going to be the Knockouts, Impact Wrestling Knockouts, and different women from different countries or different companies or anything like that. There will be in the tournament to get to crown to be the No One Contender to versus the Knockouts champion. Let's see who's gonna win that. I don't know who's in it. I don't know who's in it yet. But they did say they're going to bring a new championship, a new title belt that will be crowned at Bound for Glory. But there will be a tournament. There's a lot of tournament happening in for Bound for Glory these past couple weeks. I believe this is going to be happening on Impact Plus, I think. Because this is not a normal title. This is like what Zack Ryder, a.k.a. Matt Cardona, made in WWE with the Internet Championship. But they're not going to call it the Internet Championship. They're calling it the Digital Media Championship. But this is not where men will be versing men. This is going to be men and women versing each other. No, it's not a mixed tag team. I meant like the women could face the men and the men could face the women, and that's how it is going to happen. So that means any gender could win this championship at Bound for Glory. I don't know, it's women's on one bracket and men's on the other bracket. I just spit on my arm. On one bracket, and at the Bound for Glory, we're going to see intergender match. I don't know, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm just telling you guys what they told me, what I read on the internet, how this match is happening. So, how this tournament's happening. So, we got a new championship. I thought they showed us the design of the title, and it looks pretty cool. So, we're going to see what happens. I'm guessing it's on Impact Plus, so I might not, the only time I can tell you guys about who wins the matches is that Bound for Glory when I tell you who wins the championship. I don't know if this title is going to be undefended on Impact Plus only. I don't know. So, let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a brawl happen in a barn, in a farm. Deonna Purrazzo said, Mickie came to my house, I guess the ring, so she's going to go to her house. She went to Mickie James' farm. She drove there. And they brawled all over the place. They got dirty. They bought in, like, horse poop. A lot of things happened in there. But, ladies and gentlemen, they're making it personal. We had a return, ladies and gentlemen. A long-awaited return. Well, Rhino had an opportunity to choose would he join Violent by Design or stay with them or walk away. But Eric Young wouldn't stop saying, if you do walk away, you don't walk away. That means, I guess, if you're against, are you with them or are you against them? Just like Nexus. I almost said necklace. But he did not answer the question, and ladies and gentlemen, they surrounded him. Divided by Design surrounded Mr. Rhino because he's not answering until, ladies and gentlemen, the return of Heath. He came out and attacked Violent by Design. So they cowardly ran away. And ladies and gentlemen, he wants to get a hug, but Rhino just walked away. Rhino walked out of the arena, not on top of he didn't use the ramp. He went through where the audience is. And he doesn't look happy. Who is he going to choose? Violent by Design or where is supposed to be his best friend, Heath? We will find out. Because remember, that Call Your Shot trophy was supposed to be for Heath and Rhino, but he got injured And it's been almost a year. I think it's been a year since he finally showed up on here. But we will find out what happens maybe next week. Now let's get to the matches. Ladies and gentlemen, the three-way matches. The three-way tournaments. To get to the Vacate X Division Championship. We had our first round. It will be Trey versus Alex Zane versus Ladle Kid. And I thought it was a pretty decent match. I love the X Division. But ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. It was enjoyable. But the winner of that match was Trey Miguel. Then we had no one contendership for the Knockdown pay-per-view for the Knockouts Tag Team titles. The Influence, I think that's what they call themselves, Madison Rayne and Tennille Dashwood will be versing Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. A little help with Caleb with a K, but the winner of that match was Madison Rayne and Tennille Dashwood getting the win. Then we had Christopher Daniels versus Madman Fulton. Christopher Daniels finally makes his return to Impact Wrestling because of the Forbidden Door. He doesn't have to knock. He just walks in. But ladies and gentlemen, Josh Alexander came out to help Christopher Daniels by attacking Ace Austin and distracting Madman Fulton. And ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Daniels gets the win. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher Daniels looks like he's not there just to make a return. Looks like he wants the World Championship. He has a different agenda. And ladies and gentlemen, Ace Austin and Madman Fulton is upset because of the loss, and they wanted a revenge. And Scott D'Amore did give him revenge with Christian having a tag team match against Christian Cage and Josh Alexander next week. And we have our main event. It will be a street fight, but ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Edwards doesn't have a partner or a friend because if you guys didn't see, I think it was on online, on the internet, on the socials, that W. Missouri and Moose attacked Sami Callihan, and Sami had a hurt ankle. He went to the hospital. He went to the doctors. He looks like he was okay. He wasn't crying in pain, but you know Sami, he doesn't cry. But ladies and gentlemen, no Sami Callihan. And we heard that Moose is banned from ringside out of the street fight. But ladies and gentlemen, this street fight, these guys almost killed each other. Oh my God. We saw tables, trash cans, even a wet sign. Those signs that when the janitor mops the floor and they put a sign that says, "Don't run because the floor is wet." Those wet signs, that thing broke in half almost hit a fan. One piece almost hit a fan because it went flying. Oh, that was just funny. But ladies and gentlemen, we saw barbed wire steel chair, barbed wire wrapped around the steel chair. And then Alicia Edwards came out because Eddie Edwards was about to get a superplex onto like 4 chairs, and then Alicia Edwards came out and started whacking W. Missouri on top of the turnbuckle with a kendo stick. And then Mr. Eddie Edwards powerbomb W. Missouri through those 4 chairs. Well, technically, now they were split up because Alicia Edwards run through them to whack him with the kendo stick. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he pinned him, but Missouri said no. He just popped up. And then, ladies and gentlemen, he was about to do the Boston Knee Party until Alicia Edwards stopped him and picked up the barbed wire chair and placed it near the head of W. Missouri. Boston Knee Party through the barbed wire chair. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Edwards gets the win. Eddie Edwards couldn't celebrate early because Moose came out and speared him through a table. And Alicia Edwards was checking on her husband until she got W. Missouri and Moose walking behind her. And W grabbed Alicia Edwards and made her watch Moose attack Eddie Edwards with a chair around his neck. he got smashed into the ring post outside the ring, and then you just saw Moose grabs another chair, whacks with the chair that's around Eddie Edwards' neck, hits him, and then he's head like this, and then bam, and the chair was bented. So that means he's stuck in that chair. They had to try and break it, or whatever they had to do to get Eddie Edwards out of there. Man, that's just sad to see your wife, the wife seeing the husband get brutalized like that. She couldn't do anything. She can't beat up W. Missouri. The guy's big. He's a big boy. What's going to happen next week? I know Eddie Edwards is not done. And he thought this match is going to end it. But he got attacked after the match. And they made his wife watch her husband get brutalized by Moose. So we will see what happens there. But ladies and gentlemen, like I said, tonight I will be watching the WWE Draft tonight live. And I want to get surprised. And I will be making a video and tell you guys who got drafted on night 1. And then we're going to do night 2 for Monday Night Raw, the last night of the draft. And we will see who gets drafted. Will there any be great NXT superstars get drafted? This time we're not in the Thunderdome. We're in live crowd. So they will be screaming and being loud. So I can't wait to see that. Because we didn't hear a lot of screaming or cheering when The Fiend got drafted. Because people love The Fiend. But it was the Thunderdome. It doesn't feel the same. But now you're here, people are there live. You will hear the war, the screams, getting cheered, or the boos if it's a bad guy. If it's a heel, you will hear the boos. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tonight for WWE's Draft Night 1. That's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye!